here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this terrific Tuesday. Guys, life is good. You saw the thumbnail. Stage fright, nerves, thing of the past, baby. Gone. There's no reason whatsoever for you to be nervous performing again. All right? You have true power, you have the compression. It's all easy. I haven't played a note. I'm going to do a little mini performance here, as I always do. Let's see what we got. Haven't played a note. Now, the pedals felt great. I would do this, what I'm about to do now, backstage, and we'd see where we stand. Let's see. We got a little Haydn on tap today. Anyway, not a bit of warm-up, hellacious double C's, a little Haydn. Guys, what is there to be nervous about? Especially when you have true power. Now, let me explain a little bit. Let me go hypothetical. And I get it. This is hypothetical. Now, it was my understanding. It was my experience when I was playing full time. Whether I was nervous or not, all depended on my chops. Now, I may be different from others, but it all depended on my chops. If my chops were killing it, I couldn't wait to get out there. I would get nervous because I would get excited. I'm going to do a Broadway thing, going to do a Latin thing, going to whatever. I'm ready to go. It's like, check this out, baby. Right? If my chops were not right, all of a sudden we have some angst. And I'm playing the same job each time. It all depended on my chops. And I talked with Doc Severinsen about this, and he agreed with me what I just said completely. In his own words, somebody once asked him why he practiced so much. Didn't hesitate a bit. Fear of failure, he said. And I quote, fear of failure. Now this is Doc Severinsen, worried about, unless his chops are right. Now, let me give me back to the purely hypothetical. Okay, let's say you are the featured performer at Carnegie Hall. Anybody that's anybody is there. I mean, top conductors want to hear what's going on. You know, the glitterati from Hollywood, all the actors and you know, the mayor of New York, and Trump comes in, you know, with his entourage and whatever. Everybody is there to see you or hear you perform. All right? Now, here's the deal. They have paid $500 a ticket to watch you walk across the stage with your trumpet in your tuxedo, walk across the stage. That's all you had to do, and you get a standing ovation. Would you be nervous? Of course not. Okay? Same scenario. Carnegie Hall, anybody that's anybody is there. They want you to play one note. It can be any note you want. One note. And they're going to get a standing ovation, one note. Okay? You going to be nervous? Maybe a little more. You don't want to clam that one note, right? But remember, they're going to be thrilled at whatever you did. Just one note. They're just dying to hear this one note. Okay? Same scenario. You see where I'm going with this? Same scenario. You are Carnegie Hall. Anybody that's anybody is there, right? And you have to play Happy Birthday. Any key you want, Happy Birthday. All right? You're a little more nervous, right? A little more nervous. Ba 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 ba. Key of B flat. Bum ba 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 bum bum. Now, there's no orchestra with you. There's no conductor. You do whatever you want. You know, as long as you're in tune with yourself, you don't have to move your slide. Okay. A little more stressed. Okay. Now, same scenario, same thing, but you have to play the Brandenburg. All of a sudden, you're nervous. Unless the Brandenburg is no sweat for you. You know your chops are not going to give out. You know those high A's are going to be flying. You know you've got this. Easy. Remember, look at the Brandenburg, guys. It is nothing more than scales and arpeggios. Musically, nothing more than scales and arpeggios. And the fact of the matter is, a moderately decent high school trumpet player or high school flute player could play the Brandenburg down an octave and get the music with all the runs. Guys, it's all a scale, arpeggios. Concert F. All right? But the chops. Now, if you warm up and your double C's are just singing and you are totally prepared musically for that Brandenburg, guys, yes, you might be a little angst because it's so difficult. But guys, you're not going to be sitting there shaking, and you're not. Because like Happy Birthday, like the guys, you have it. You know you have it. Now, the great Adolf Herseth was once asked, and I loved this answer. Loved it. He was asked at a Q&A or clinic or something like that, how do you deal with all the stress and the stage nerves of playing principal trumpet with the Chicago Symphony? And he said, and I love this, if you have to ask that question, you can't do it. Guys, if you are worried about one thing that's on that program, he didn't worry about it. That's why he lasted, 40 some odd years? He knew he was going to play Mahler Fifth. He knew he was going to play on Heldenleben. He didn't sweat it one bit. Why? Day after day after day after day, his chops were right there. Musically, he had plenty of time to prepare in advance, so there was no. That's another thing. You know, it's not like some of these guys that, are subbing at the last minute and they're going out to a band they've never played with before. It's all sight reading. Now, you know how many times Herseth has played Petrushka or Mahler Fifth and Heldenleben, Zarathustra? Zillions of times between his practice, his performance, his rehearsals, zillions of times. It all comes down to whether your chops. Jerry always used to say, power gives you confidence. Guys, if you know as easy as can be that you could, like Walt Johnson did on yesterday's video, you know you can cover that orchestra power-wise. You know that all your pianissimos are rich and full and easy as that. The stage nerves. They're gone. Now, you will get excitement. You'll be excited. My chops are great. Wait till you hear this Brandenburg, baby. Maurice couldn't have played these A's any better than himself. Wait till you hear this. You get excited. Okay? And there's a little trepidation involved. There's no question. But again, you think Herseth even blinks an eyelash at, say, a Haydn symphony? Boom, Bum, 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 da, 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 dun, da, 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 dun. It doesn't enter his mind. Petrushka, a little more. But guys, that's it. Chops will get rid of all the angst of playing. And then, guys, you're having fun. That, my friends, is true power. Love you all.